How are y'all doing today? Good? All right then. Let's go do some orders.
Choose your character.
Gonna tell you guys this, but after I did that first Roadie order, I got back in the car and I crashed out. Like, I was asleep. I'm talking head back, mouth open. I was gone. I guess I was more tired than I thought. After I dropped off that first Instacart order, I was looking down at my phone and I wasn't paying attention. I was just checking my phone for, the notes, like, babies, dogs, ring doorbell, whatever the case may be. And the customer had a low-hanging branch. Almost fucking knocked my brain out of my head. My cerebral cortex is scrambled right now, but I'm up now. I'm definitely up right now. Apparently, getting knocked over the head is better than drinking coffee. And not to keep talking about, but that crash out sleep is the best sleep you could get. It feels like you've been taken to the underworld. Like, you fall into such a deep, deep, deep sleep. I can only hope I find that kind of sleep when I get home. The sad part about it is, now I'm going to be up all night. It's so funny getting these orders sometimes. The guy in there, he was cool, but he's like, have you been helped? And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, there's only 2 of you up here, and 1 of you are on the register. So if you haven't helped me, como dice, I don't think I've been helped. I don't think I've been helped. Not yet. So I don't get many Grubhub orders, but when I do, I haven't seen anything for more than $1 per mile, which isn't bad, but I mean, it's also not great when some of the other apps are actually doing almost $2 a mile in some cases. What's up, Grubhub? What is up? Oopsie daisy. It amazes me just how fast it gets dark. The sun was just up. My goodness. Yes, I'll take that. Two-bag special here. Let's get it dropped off. I don't know if I've uploaded the video yet because my editing is weird. You guys know that, but that food drop app that I was talking about, or will be talking about, that orientation was so funny. There was a guy in there who had this poor lady stressed out. He was asking her every question under the sun. Well, for one, she did kind of have a heavier accent. I understood it completely. And the other girl that was in it, she understood it. But this guy, he was just like, I can understand your accent. Like, back up. What are you talking about? And so I kind of just stepped in and like reiterated what she was saying as though I was just trying to get clarification. But walking through the process made him hear my voice and understand, you know, I guess in better King's English. I don't know. I mean, it was just interesting. Because she'll get so far, like, okay, I need you to rewind. I need you to back up a little bit. So what you're telling me is, we're going to push this button, scan this thing. And she's like, yes, that's what I'm telling you. And eventually she's all like, so Lavars, do you understand what I mean? I was like, yeah, so what you're telling us, we're going to grab this bag, scan this barcode, write this on the bag with a Sharpie, and we're kind of done. And then I can see him kind of getting it. So strange. Hopefully he understood everything and he's gonna sign up for it or not. I'm still on the fence. I'm gonna sign up for it. That's just been my whole thing with the catering orders. They seem to be more trouble than they're worth, because driving to some of those spots, the miles and the money just wasn't matching for me. And like when I was talking about Deliver That way back in the day, that whole tipping pool was an interesting concept. I'm just, like I said, I'm sure a lot of things have changed. Maybe it's better. Maybe I should just give it a try. Stop being hard-headed. Who knows? We might have some fun with it. But we'll see. One thing that's actually really annoying me is this whole meet me at the door thing. And it's not that I don't want to meet people at the door. It's that the people don't come to the door to get their food. Last week, I had so many people that literally would walk to the door. You can see them because they have like that glass type of door. They'll walk to the door. We make eye contact and they'd be like, oh, you can just leave it. I'll just get it. And I'm like, no, I can't leave this, because a lot of them had the, you know, the pin verification. So like, nah, I gotta verify this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll send it to you and text it to you. They'll text it through the app, and then, you know, obviously I leave it and I'm done. But I'm just like, what was the purpose of this? If you are scared to open your door to a stranger, why are you requesting all these features that waste our time waiting for you to come open a door that you never will open? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I do know there's some people, you know, like the elderly, and they've actually put some of that in the notes, like, hey, I'm in the catacombs, or, you know, I'm older, it's gonna take me a minute to get to the front, so if you can just wait. That I can understand. But when you're a full able-bodied person and we're making eye contact and you're like, oh, you can just leave it there, don't request meet at the door. Just put contactless delivery so I can just drop this off and move on with my day. Most of the time, that's just what I've been doing. Like, I'll wait for just like a second, take the picture, drop it off. As I'm leaving, sometimes they come out and they be like, thank you. Like, you're welcome. Have a great life. Oh, and I was meaning to tell you guys about this one person that I did delivery for. I think it was a Wendy's order, and he actually met me outside. How about that? But he was like, how does this work? And I was like, what do you mean, how does this work? How does what work? The thing that you just did that summoned me here with the food that you just ordered? What are you talking about? What do you mean, how does this work? He was like, so you guys are just like delivering food? You guys are just like around town? And I was like, I was still kind of like puzzled. Like, what are you asking me? Like, what is the question, sir? And he was just like, so like, do y'all work for the, I guess he was trying to ask me in so many words, like, do we work for the restaurant? I was like, no, we're just kind of in the area. He's like, oh, so like whatever driver is close, that's the person who gets the order. I said, sometimes, you know, a lot of other factors go into play that I wasn't going to go into with him, you know, like dasher status, diamond, gold, whatever the case may be. A lot of things can go into play as to why you might get an order and the person who's sitting right next to you might not get the order. I'm like, yeah, normally if we're just in the area, they ping us, you know, if it's a order that that makes sense, we'll take it and just deliver it. He's like, oh, okay, I get it. I was like, yeah, I said, a lot like you are thinking is how I used to think. I thought that all the driver people worked for the actual company. Like, you would go to like Uber HQ and they would tell you what restaurants you're going to be doing. So like, okay, you're going to be doing all the McDonald's and all the Wendy's orders and all the IHOP's orders. I thought that's how it worked. I didn't know it was just regular people like me in my car waiting for them to send you something and you choose which ones you're going to go get. I didn't know that's how it worked. I remember one night I was trying to order some IHOP. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning. I woke up, I was like, I want some pancakes. And I ordered IHOP and nobody was there. I was like, where the hell are all the drivers? Don't y'all want some money? Nobody was there to get my pancakes. So I was like, I guess everybody called out tonight. Not knowing, like, it's pretty voluntary. Like, nobody was in the area. Nobody was wanting to work that night. Or nobody was out at 2 a.m. trying to deliver pancakes. Anyway, I think that's what he was getting at. Not really sure, but he was just confused about how it worked. I was like, yeah, we just They send us the orders, we do them. If we're in the area, that's kind of how it works. I say now we also do like CVS and things like that. So if you need some headache medicine or whatever else, like you can order that. He's like, oh, cool. And I'm looking at him because like he was an older guy. So like he's been on this planet for a good while. To not know how Uber works, I guess there are some people out there who just really don't know, for one, these systems exist, and two, how they work. Anyway, I babbled on long enough. I just picked up this order here. We got 3 customers to shop for. Let's go try to knock this out. All right, let's get this party started. You can already see that one person has a lot to say. I mean, I do appreciate the extra information because it might cut down on me having to text them, but how much did you put on my books? Guess we'll find out when we deliver this. Yeah, Melissa, you got a lot to say. I really wonder how much you put on my books. I mean, she's not wrong. Those are some of the first things to go, but Savannah, slow down. It's gonna be one of those shops. All right, so you pestered me about your earlier messages, which I'm responding to now because I got that. But as far as the donuts go, they only have the half and half. And now you're ghosting me. It's gonna be one of those shops. Let's move on to something else. She's alive. She's alive. Just heard my phone ring. 3 items just got added to this order. I'm wondering what it is. Came from customer C with the sneak attack. Okay, not too bad. Nutella's not too bad. The water sneak attack. It's gonna be one of those orders. I told you. Still, with all the stuff they added, actually 2 customers kept adding stuff onto this order. We're still getting out of here at a pretty decent time. The time they said, the time we're leaving. Just gotta get this, and that's gonna be a refund. Ever take one of those orders and at the beginning, like, you know what, this is a good order, but then you start to do it and you're like, this is a bad order. The aftermath. I mean, it wasn't bad, but they just kept adding stuff onto it. And I was like, I don't think that tip is going up. We'll see what this is after. But I mean, 44 bucks, got out of there in less than an hour. Can't complain too much. Let's go drop it off. All right, just pulled up to the customer's house. Just gonna put a little extra light on for myself so I can see. I think I might have to move some of the items around. I'm hoping I separated everything correctly, but knowing me, I probably screwed something up. All right, so far so good. I did not screw that up. Let's move on to B and C, and we'll see if I have to do any switcheroos on there. This is a house. I thought this was an apartment. I swear, delivering to some of these tiny homes are just as bad as delivering to apartments, because their address plates are so small or almost non-existent. It sucks, but we're gonna see if this GPS had exact location. I'm hoping. I have to say, that time I was literally complaining about nothing. It took me right to the house. Normally that don't happen. I'm telling you, that normally don't happen. I'm out in the darkness, walking up to people's homes. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's delivered on the customer C. On the customer C. All right, customer C, we'll see if we get any extra money on my books, because you added quite a bit of items to that order. They actually came outside. They was like, hey, how's it going? Going well. Be doing better if I see that total go up. But got it shopped, and I'm surprised I got it shopped in the time I got it shopped and delivered. You know, sometimes that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Let's just see how many more orders we can get before I go home. Today, I really had no plan, no goal. I was just bored. I was gonna do some orders, and I said, you know what, let me just turn on the camera and take you guys with me. I might start doing just some more of these little pop-ins, because there's no stress. I'm just going with the flow, and there is no goal to me. So Might get $5, might get $50, might get $500. That'll never happen, but we're just out here having some fun. We're just out here having some fun. I find this is pretty interesting. Like, we identified these potatoes. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? Why don't you ask customer C? Because this wasn't part of their original order, but this is one of the items that they added. I was like, well, they added it. This brand wasn't in stock, so we did the house brand, which is HEB bag of potatoes. I mean, don't know what more you want me to say. Maybe you should ask them why they're adding so much stuff to the order after the fact. That was almost literally a whole nother shopping list, to be honest with you, but yeah, whatever. Okay, can't be too mad at it. Looks like this was based on percentage. So when they started adding more stuff, the tip went up. So guess I'll take it.
Hello, how can I help you?
I have a pickup order for Larry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you. You better start moving. This was definitely worth the wait. And let it use you when you feel the fire and you know it's right. Your desire just hold on.
Would you like to try the buttermilk combo?
Appreciate it. This is what I can never understand about apartment complexes. So by GPS, Uber GPS, I'm at the right building. But I want you guys to take a look at this building. This is the apartment. Through this camera, it looks a lot brighter. I mean, it's pretty much pitch black. I wonder if I can adjust it. That's what it looks like to me. That's how dark it looks like to me. Let's bring it up here. So we need building 14. I guess we got it. My goodness. But yeah. And imagine doing that on the other side with this carport in the way. Gotta love apartment complexes. Why, oh why must it be this way? You know, I'd much rather deliver to a hotel than an apartment any day. But because, you know, it's much easier to find. The drop-off location, much easier to find. But it's the creepiness of the hotel. That's what get me. And this is another meter door. We'll see if they actually come to the door. Already got some weirdness going on. I pull up here and she sends me this. I'm like, what number is that? Because this don't like it has 7th floor. I'm like, is that the door number? She's like, no, this is my door number. Then what do you send me that for? I was wondering why she was sending me that. It was a verification drop-off code. That's what it was. Silly me. If my friend's coming down to get it, I'm like, I'm already at your door. I mean, they can come down if they want to, if they just want to say hi, but food's up there. Enjoy. All right, guys, that'll do it for me. It's about 10 o'clock right now. While I was out today running some errands and shooting that other video, I thought I'd just go ahead and pick up a few orders and bring you guys along with me. No plan, no goal, just doing some orders. On the screen, you guys will see the ones that I did do for the day. If I do any other ones heading home, which I don't think I'm going to do because these are very far away, I'll show them. But if not, I'm going to head home. Gotta hit the bank real quick. I'm definitely gonna be back out here tomorrow much earlier, hopefully making a lot more money. The snow and ice that we had down here is finally gone, so things are starting to get a little bit back to normal. Hopefully things will pick up a little bit more, but we'll see. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.